Hey guys, today cryptocurrencies offer an incredible amount of opportunities to make money. That's why I've been studying the altcoin market for quite some time, especially the old altcoins that were hype in the last cycle. So I've turned my attention to AVAX, a coin that has long been forgotten, but still has incredible potential. Let's find out what the future holds for this coin, if it's too late to get in now, and how much AVAX does it take to become a millionaire. First of all, I would like to remind you a little bit about what AVAX is. After all, this project has long since fallen out of the information race, so old market participants may have forgotten about it, and the new ones may not even know of its existence. Well, Avalanche is a blockchain platform that aims to solve the blockchain trilemma of scalability, security, and decentralization through its unique proof-of-stake mechanism. Of course, this is rather general information about the blockchain and its native coin, but it reveals the real purpose and application of this blockchain as best as possible. In my opinion, it is really up to the task. Unfortunately, the coin and the blockchain as a whole have been out of the spotlight for the past few years. But now Avalanche is gaining momentum and is in the top 10 coins by total capitalization. And it has shown an incredible price increase of almost 400% for 2 months in a row. And this is not the end of the story. So let's find out why I am so excited about this coin. But first, I'd like to ask you to please like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on even more useful videos. In a bull market, my channel will definitely help you find your way in crypto. Like I said, the coin has soared 400% in the last 2 months. Those are some incredible numbers. When I first saw it, I was in shock. Then I wondered what could have caused such an unrealistic surge. And when I started looking at infographics and statistics about blockchain, I was even more shocked. Since the project's inception, 5 million smart contracts have already been created. For many, these are ordinary numbers, but I decided to dig a little deeper. First of all, this is a pretty big number, roughly speaking. These are potentially millions of projects and tokens based on the Avalanche blockchain, and this is a lot of money for the project and the market as a whole. And these are the numbers of daily transactions Avalanche is just burning with the number of active users. And the same trend can be seen in the project's TVL and daily transaction volume. But let's move away from these boring numbers and talk more about the real opportunities and potential of this project. I often see comparisons between Solana and Ethereum, and it seems to me that in the next bull market, Avalanche could be added to this comparison. I think it is too early to compare Ethereum because this Titan is already very firmly in place, but you can compare it to Solana. Although Solana has been showing some abnormal activity lately, both in terms of price growth and possible blockchain activity, you don't even have to go far. Shitcoins on Solana have become something of a new trend, with new coins appearing every day, showing some kind of wild growth, and many traders earning thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars every day. And this, of course, drives the price of the coin very high. But the market is a very fickle thing, because once it was the same with shitcoins on the Bitcoin and Ethereum blockchains, and now they have moved on to Solana. And they will continue to do the same. I believe that Avalanche will be the best candidate. I can say even more, this trend is already in full swing, and I believe that this trend will only continue, so we will see the growth of the ecosystem and the price of the coin accordingly. But let's come to the most interesting part. What coin price do I expect, and how much AVAX do you need to have to become a millionaire by 2025? Before we get to the worst case scenario, let me be clear. This video is in no way a financial recommendation, just my thoughts and vision of the market. So please do your own research and invest wisely. You may be wondering why I am bullish on this coin in the worst case scenario. The answer to this question is quite simple. Of course I am bullish, but the market is quite unpredictable. Anything can happen. You don't have to look too far. Jim Cramer said this about BTC 9 months ago. As you can see, he was wrong. BTC has surged 92%, and somewhere there is a sad Jim Cramer without BTC in his wallet. But I suggest moving away from jokes to a bearish outlook. The token is now trading at $46, which is almost 68.5% below its all-time high. In fact, this is a pretty good result if you compare AVAX with other crypto assets, as they have fallen much more. So my worst prediction for the future of this coin is that AVAX will return to its old highs and for some reason stay at these levels. So let's calculate how much money you need to become a millionaire. If you buy AVAX now and sell it at $145, you need to have 6,898 coins to reach $1 million, which will cost you $318,225. I understand that this is a huge amount, but don't rush to write that you will never become a millionaire. Even relatively small investments can bring results. If you invest $1,000, you can get more than 3 times the profit. And this is with the worst prediction. But let's talk about a more positive scenario. We've already considered the worst case scenario for a bull market, so it's time to think about what can happen in a normal scenario. When the bull run is going on for no reason, that can spoil everything. We've already compared Solana and Avalanche, but they actually have more in common than you might think. Both blockchains are fast, cheap, and convenient for app development and other parts of the ecosystem. And although Avalanche is losing out to Solana in terms of ecosystem development so far, AVAX itself is doing a little better than Sol. AVAX still has a more advantageous position where it has a lot of areas where it can grow and gain a lot of market share. And you can already clearly see that AVAX has performed much better in the last 2 months. Therefore, I think it would be correct to compare AVAX with Solana and look at the future potential of the former. If Avalanche reaches Solana's all-time high market cap, we will see almost 5 times the current price. That is, Avalanche's market cap will increase by a little less than 5 times, which is not very much for a bull market. Then we will see a new all-time high in the price of AVAX, and I believe that is a fairly objective price for this coin. At this price, it will be much easier to make $1 million profit. To do this, you need 4,728 AVAX, which requires an investment of $218,000. And this is already much less than in the worst-case scenario for the price of the asset. But of course, don't forget that you can invest much less and still have a good result. And that was the usual conservative scenario, but what if we consider the super bullish option? Let's find out. We have to admit that every bull market brings new all-time highs, and in every area of cryptocurrencies, there is much more liquidity and the total market cap becomes many times larger. Therefore, I can well imagine a scenario where AVAX flies even higher. After all, every new cycle surprises us more and more. And with this development, we can see incredible new indicators. Let's compare AVAX with Ethereum, because these are 2 native blockchain tokens that are developing at an incredible pace. And although Avalanche is still a fairly young ecosystem, I believe that one day it will be able to reach the volumes that Ethereum has in the current market. In this case, we will see an incredible all-time high of $736. Do I believe this is a possibility? Why not? Avalanche has good technology and, most importantly, an audience of developers who are constantly promoting the blockchain with their projects. So this option is quite possible in the long run. So let's calculate the last bullish option and how much you need to invest now to get your million. For 1 million, you need to buy 1,358 coins at the current price, which will cost you $62,656. As always, the numbers are not small, but don't forget that you can invest less. But the main thing to remember is that if you keep your stablecoins waiting for that life change, you might just be left out and watch others earn millions. You can start with any amount. The main thing is to have a desire. So remember, this video is not financial advice, just my thoughts on the market. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel to not miss the growth of coins. Thanks for watching. Your Coin Post.